Introducing the Dimension Integration Framework from Partners Consulting, a worldwide leader in integrations. In this brief video, we will explain who we are, what we mean by integration, and how our integration system works. We will show a short demonstration of sending project data from one system to another and examples of integration choices made by some of our key clients. This brief video will show you how simple and affordable integration can actually be. Partners Consulting is headquartered in Southern California with over 500 employees and offices across the country. We deliver managed services, application solutions, and technology staffing. Our credentials are premier in the industry and include Oracle Certified Partner and Microsoft Gold Certified Partner. We follow a CMMI Level 5 rated development methodology and have a SAS 70 compliant data center. Our clients are our key asset. And whether we are hosting websites, creating custom solutions, or delivering quality talent where it is most needed, client satisfaction is our goal. Our client industries range from retail to automotive, from energy to pharmaceuticals, but they all rely on our dedicated staff to meet their needs. And one need that has been a driving force over the past decade has been integration technology. You may ask, what do we mean by integration? Let's start from a high-level point of view. In many companies, there are a number of applications used by different people. Each of these applications may be outstanding in meeting the needs of their immediate users, but each stores its data in its own repository, in its own data structures. Just as people must communicate to accomplish work, data in one system must also be communicated to other systems. A simple example is a timesheet application. Employees enter their time against tasks and projects in their timesheets. Those hours must then be entered into a payroll system in order to calculate wages. While it is possible at a small company that one person could enter the timesheet information into payroll by hand, this is time-consuming and prone to human error, and it will not scale well as the company grows. An integration answers the question, how would you take data from System A and put it into System B? It takes that answer, formalizes it, and automates it through software. Since these processes are computer-driven, they do scale well as the amount of data grows. And an integration will reliably apply the exact same rules to the first piece of data as to the 1,000th and the millionth. Integrations can be created in many ways, using a variety of technologies, but we believe that there are a few principles. First, minimize changes to the systems involved. We do not believe in adding custom triggers or custom code to alter the fundamental behavior of the core applications. Such changes make upgrades difficult and break the second rule of integration. An integration should only do what a human could do. What this means is that when we automate a process through integration, that same process could also be done by hand. This yields two benefits. Such integrations are easily testable by humans, and they are also easily understood by the application owners. These rules align with the main philosophy of any data integration project. All owners of the systems involved, and the owners of the data in those systems, must be part of the integration project from day one through project completion. The entire point of integration is to facilitate business, and so the needs of all stakeholders must be clearly understood so that the integrations only do what all stakeholders agree upon. The integration framework consists of three main components: data adapters, integrations, and process management. Data adapters are system-specific interfaces that allow us to read and write data to applications. Adapters exist for many systems, such as P6, Oracle EBS, PeopleSoft, and many others. Adapters are tested independently of integrations and are upgraded by Partners Consulting as needed to be compatible with the latest software versions. An integration is the code which uses adapters to move data from one system to another. For example, one integration moves approved purchase orders from Contract Manager to JD Edwards. Another integration moves Oracle EBS resources into Primavera P6. The adapters are developed and maintained independently of the integrations, so if a change is needed in one adapter, it does not affect the integrations or the other adapters. The final component in the framework is process management, the suite of tools which manage integrations. This includes the integration job scheduler, the job queue, job processor, logging, reporting, and email notifications. Let's put all of this together and show a real-world integration at work. In this demonstration, we will create a project in Timberline Accounting. We will then launch an integration through the web interface. The integration will then push the project into Contract Manager. We can view the activity in the logs, and will also receive an email showing us the results of the integration. Here is Timberline Accounting, where we have a job called Test 2. Here is Contract Manager and the list of projects available. Note that there is no project called Test 2 because it has not yet been integrated from Timberline. First, we open a web browser, browse to the integration website, and log in. This shows a list of integrations available in this implementation, which is geared toward integrating Timberline and Contract Manager. If we were integrating other systems, the only noticeable difference would be the list of integrations available. The framework itself is completely agnostic as to what specific systems are being integrated. Let us choose the projects integration. We're going to run this on demand. Yet the integration framework, of course, has a very flexible system for scheduling integrations as well. When we run, we are prompted to enter parameters or to leave the default ones. In this case, we will choose to integrate only the Timberline job called Test 2. There we go. We are now redirected to the job summary screen. This shows all of the integrations that have run recently. We can see that our integration is currently running. Most integrations are designed to complete within a few minutes. This may require breaking logical steps into separate integrations, but makes for easier testing. If a process consists of a number of integration steps, those steps can be scheduled to run together as an orchestrated set. And here we go. The job has run to completion successfully. We can click on this link to show the details of the integration. And this link to show those same details in PDF format. The integration framework also has email notifications. In this case, my account is set to receive an email whenever the project integration runs. Let's take a look. Sure enough, here's the new email. The contents of the log are in the body of the email, and the PDF of the log containing the same information is attached. From the email subject, I can tell that this was a project integration and that it ran successfully. From the information in the log, I can see that the integration was told to only process the Timberline job called Test 2, and that the data was written without any problems. Now let's look in Contract Manager. Sure enough, there is a new project there called Test 2, with the same name and title as the Timberline job. Of course, there are many mappings and data validations that have also occurred as the data was being transferred. But I hope this gives you an idea of how straightforward this all is once you have a working integration. Now, this project integration from Timberline into contract management is only one out of the many standard integrations available from partners. And for most clients, the standard integrations are just what they need. This diagram shows a high-level view of a hypothetical company's application infrastructure. They have an ERP financial system, applications for scheduling, contracts, and estimating, and a content repository. The company bids on construction jobs. The estimating system is populated with a list of valid suppliers and cost codes from financials. Once a bid is won, it is sent into financials along with an initial costed estimate, where it is assigned a unique identifier such as a job number or business unit. The project is sent into contracts by one integration, into scheduling by another, and a node in the content repository is created by yet a third. From a user's point of view, these may seem to happen simultaneously, but again, from a testability point of view, these are all created as separate integrations. Resources and pay rates can be sent from ERP into scheduling, where activities can be scheduled and tied to milestones, which are then used to create a payment schedule in contracts. As milestones are met, payment requisitions can be generated in contracts and sent into financials. Once payments are made, the actuals can be sent back into contracts and scheduling. Scanned copies of signed contracts and payment releases can be linked from the content repository into contracts. The ERP system can populate funding into contracts. The estimating system can create a work breakdown structure in scheduling and populate initial activities. The possibilities are endless. What is needed to get an instance of this integration framework running? The framework comes with the free database SQL Server Express, but it can also tie into your existing SQL Server or Oracle instances. All components are built in Microsoft.NET and written in C#. The applications run on Internet Information Services, which comes as part of any Windows Server operating system. For identity management, you can use the built-in security system or tie in with Active Directory, and the email notifications will work with any SMTP server. Our framework is composed of easily understood, well-documented, and low-cost components. This makes our solution, while flexible and powerful, much more affordable and easier to maintain than any other integration system in its class. Who uses this framework, and what do they do with it? Public Storage uses our framework to exchange suppliers and payments between JD Edwards and Contract Management, and to link projects to the DocuWare content repository. Wake County Public Schools uses it to exchange information about encumbrances, committed costs, and actuals in Contract Management and Oracle EBS. The Valley Crest Companies uses it to exchange budgets, contracts, actuals, and forecast between JD Edwards Enterprise One and Contract Management for over 1,000 projects. The Los Angeles Unified School District uses it to automate the management of project baselines in P6 and to tie information from their proprietary financial system into contract management. Lobar Incorporated uses it to tie data from Timberline Estimating, Contract Management, a data warehouse, Primavera P6 scheduling, Timberline Accounting, and a BidFax system. Every company uses the framework differently. Some automate just a few key bottlenecks, while others optimize all phases of their projects. Yet everyone's goals are the same: to reduce manual processes, eliminate human error, enforce data integrity, and to be able to expand their business without incurring additional overhead due to cumbersome business processes. We have spent years working with many companies, coming to understand their pain points, and designing a system that meets their needs without getting in the way. As I said earlier, client satisfaction is our key goal, and our technology is simply a means to help our clients succeed. I keep in touch with our clients and call every few months just to check in. How is business? Do you have any issues that we could help with? More often than not, the answer is that things are going well. So well, in fact, that many end users are not even aware that there are integrations exchanging data from one system to another. All that they see is that the software they use has the information they need and helps them do their job every day. And that's what we consider success. Let us help you succeed as well. Call Partners Consulting at 1-866-736-5500 or email us at info@partnersconsulting.com and ask us about our integration services. We would love to speak with you.